Quite a strong player. We didn't really get to see much yesterday because Vitality were already in the ground about 10 minutes in, but I'm excited to see what he can pull off when he's...
Doesn't look like we're going to have any sort of lane swap scenarios, though. More just everyone spanning out. Elyoya trying to get some vision on towards Vitality. They would have liked to get a ward down, just to spot out where Linces is, but now Elyoya actually...
Charms
great charm.
And it's a W as well. Dagda, that's an easy first blood. Beautiful setup from Vitality.
Beautiful setup from Chayek.
We're getting close to level 6s here for the all-in.
But I do love stuff like this because I think that's what's going to catch people off guard. Now, Alvaro being here, it's probably going to catch Hilly off guard, though.
Yeah, off guard, off guard. Shattering Strike, just a bit out of range from Alvaro.
He said on guard, but kind of missed everything, so it didn't really work out as well as it like, but oh, Hilly.
Okay, now he's off guard, Dagda. He's also offside, I think, because Hilly just runs back to safety net. Here's Jojo as well, Ignite down, and he just used his disengage. His flashes down as well. Jojo with his kill. And that time he's offside as well.
Look at the top though, Vi, going on towards Jojo Pyun.
Watching that. Knock up there. Jojo sees Linces and Vault Breaker away. Grub's still being taken by Movistar Koi.
Yeah, this is the issue. I don't think you can really contest. Super going to get a ton of damage onto Hilly. And now, TP from Jojo. Was it TP? That just
he goes back and Linces walks right in. It's a trap. But imagine me with a fish head saying it as Movistar Koi. They're going to have free access to the grubs now as well.
Yeah, great pick. Again, Vitality just weren't in a position to go for this. Even if in an even fight, I don't know if they could really match up. And now, Garzi taking a little bit of hurt, but Alvaro just going to walk away.
Oh.
Public execution, nice dodge from Jojo.
It really was, wasn't it? I mean, Jojo, this game's been playing so well, but how does he get out of this one? The answer is...
Vitality able to get the cross map. I'm just curious if Movistar Koi can maybe put up for a bit of a fight in mid lane as a response to this, but Vitality, 2 dragons at least. Not the worst of starts, but it's just that 2k gold lead set up on this bottom side. I think you can look for pushing mid with Corki and then start to lean on bot, which is why Vitality trying to defend.
It's Hilly himself moving in Tribrush, trying to contest with the vision, but Magnet Storm is the turn. You see the flash away from Linces because there was some Stranglethorns about to be on the way. Elyoya sending out the Tangle Barbs himself, and Vitality are still on edge, but Hilly's just sitting there waiting. I'm not sure. Quickness in, maybe a bait, maybe a ruse. It was! Jojo ultis out. Chayek follows through, gets a reset, gets a flash, the charm, and Elyoya burns his 2. Hilly's getting hit some wild thorns on the way out, while Super now has to pick apart the pieces, but Vitality have won that fight. They've subverted expectations, and Hilly, bit of a beta.
Yeah, nicely done by Hilly, catching people out, and now Mirren in trouble on top side.
How much, though? Nako not thinking about the ulti for now. Wave just going to call in.
Yeah, you're just going to continue to push in, but you can still look to poke down underneath the tower. You got that shield, see? You go in for a quick trade and just continue to work Mirren's health bar down. Makes it very difficult for Mirren to stick around, especially if you know the Linces and that are starting to make their way up towards this top side.
That was shield bash damage. Dagda with grasp. It's pretty disgusting, honestly. It's like getting hit in the face by a peanut, you know? All the head. So that's where that lead at the top of your screen is coming from right now. It'll shorten a little bit thanks to the fact that this turret is going to go down to Vitality, but yeah, Elyoya is strong. Seeker's Armor Guard second as well. Note for the next fight. While Herald is now spawned in top and...
Gun and check, because Nako is actually doing well on the opposite side. Now they're looking for Jojo.
He's going to go back to his soul. Linces runs in. It's buffered by the ulti, but there's the cease and desist. Charm underneath turret. Chayek is tanking up, and he gets out in the end. Now Alvaro wants to seal the deal on a return trade, but Linces, even with the Ignite down, there's not enough damage yet. This is the problem. Rel is getting the slow down. Dagda says, hang on a minute, there's a dog on the way. That floating little woofer in Super is now in range. Cease and desist. Look at the blockage. Linces just walks into brush. He's now dead. And Turret will take care of him while Super gets the kill credit in his first of the game.
Super with the toe beans of doom there, making his way down to the bottom side of the map. Anyway, as Vitality going to move up. What?
Elyoya just popped his Seeker's Armor Guard by accident in front of Dragon. I love our observer just disappeared from that as soon as he saw it, by the way.
No, it's, yeah, you see something you're not supposed to immediately just move the camera away. We don't
want to... Quick feet with the flash in the end. Chayek's out, but that turret might drop because of it.
It 100% will, and not a huge amount invested either. Alvaro went for the ultimate, because if you get that kill, that just sets you up for the Atakan take, but they're going to be happy out. Hilly now taking some damage off Super.
He used W. He has no flash available, but Super's scared to chase. He's deep in enemy territory here. Koi are going to help get the red buff, though, in the end, and Elyoya is... They're not stopping here. Herald in hand. Koi really taking advantage of one simple play.
Yeah, and there's nothing that you can really do here as Vitality. They're going to be trying to defend, but...
Ow.
Nako only on reset. Mirwin going to try and interrupt. Gets that interrupt to the bottom side. So this is
He moves to mid, has inside turret access, but no demolish up and available. Mirwin only with the chunk.
But that's huge for Vitality. Nako's still pushing him bot, and he kept his TP. Now the
Cease and desist on the Super. The 80 carry caught out. They all jump in the back line, but Super's not knocked up. He was pushed forward by Linces, and Hilly got baited in. Koi get the opening kill of the fight, and you saw there, tag to the Q from Linces. Didn't sync up with Hilly.
And now they want to just try and keep getting this poke down. Now, Mirwin doesn't have the teleport to try and come back into this fight, so Movistar Koi just want to try and play it slow, make sure there's no window.
But for now, as I see all the summoners drop down, the Dragon being the cost is quite nice here. Koi going to match 2 for 2. And Ocean Soul, remember, with 2 Ocean Dragons stacking up nicely. And great wave clear from Super as well, while Kazi denied access to this outer turret once more.
Yeah, this is, again, Super is so good at clearing out these waves, so now but they don't know where Movistar Koi is. Jojo Pun now moving up towards the top side. They'll have vision that he's gone, but do you feel comfortable to dive Super?
Under turret, he's there. He's early, but doesn't matter. The perfect execution makes a public version right down for the shutdown. Now numbers advantage is big as it pays off, and Alvaro's ulti on the return puts them in trouble. I'm looking at Koi now because they're in this choke in a very bad spot as Hilly gets a knock up, gives the kill over. Mew in the tank wants something and he gets a flip, granted, but what can Elyoya do at half HP? Vitality run away, but 2 members dead.
Alvaro goes forward here with Mirwin to try and keep the rest of the carries off, but Hilly, he's fine, he'll W out of this.
Yep.
Won't W out of this.
He just sent out Dagda. What have you done?
Sorry. Didn't, yeah, alright. Well, Hilly goes down.
Yeah.
Now you have no support for your engage for these potential. Okay, oh, he's gone!
These wards are hurting Vitality just after a great flank from their jungler. They come back. 2 now.
For Movistar Koi, plus then taking down some of these turrets. That's such a huge swing off of these 2 picks.
I mean, Elyoya finds a Vitality here in this game. They found flanks before. It looks like they're trying to do it again.
But the entire team is flanking, which means there's not really anything flanking. They're just going to fight a front to back now.
Knock, knock. Hilly runs away.
It's Nako.
One of those lines you're like, could have had that, you know? Could have been mine. And Nako is here. He's just dealing with Mirwin. Or he's going to ignore him and get the turret. You know, it always, you know, Curly from the Three Stooges used to make that noise. You know, knock. You're like, unavailable. I see a pick.
I don't think you can, though, because you've still got that Otacon buff, so
yeah,
you just take the fight and you're happy out regardless.
True shot. Alvaro looks for an engage. Koi is still thinking, what can we do? Mirwin gets a flip back, and remember, those Otacon buffs are going to outlive the Baron at this rate. Good ulti here from Jojo. Hilly almost dies. Running into it, and Mirwin, you can see, doesn't care. Perfect all out with the Stranglethorns in the middle, and as he goes over the wall, they still haven't expended the extra life. The Koi is swimming nice.
And now Karzi just wants to try and poke them down, see if he can delay this at all. The TP was used by Jojo Put to get in. If they can kill him, he can't get back, but there's just nothing there. They will take mid lane towers some solace, but this game is slipping very quickly out of their hands.
It really is, and even though it's been competitive and I've enjoyed the journey of this game, however slow the kills have been, you know, I have to come back and say that every single time we get in a fight with Elyoya, like, the damage is obvious.
Playing dive, trying to jump in onto the Zyra is next to impossible. He gets locked up, great engage from Alvaro. Jojo as well, great positioning here to threaten on.
I think that Koi looked to close this out. I have to say that Jojo has now had another fantastic performance.
Yeah. I mean, look, let's be real. The Ahri was a couple of pixels wide on the charms, but in general was quite impactful in that game yesterday as well. So I think Jojo's been a great addition. Vitality, though, at least did sneak away this Ocean Dragon, so it won't be a 3rd Ocean Dragon yet for Movistar Koi, but I think the real problem, again, is just this Baron buff is going to wreck any structures that they have outside the base and make it impossible for them to contest.
Elyoya's conversion on turrets as well with those autos, you can see it just does so much work, and outer turret, inner bot, both gone. In mid as well,
position, so you can't really find those moments to kick back against them.
They're set up here in the proof of the pudding, right? As Mirwin's going to be the target. I mean, Kazi has the damage to start taking him down, but he's going to take a while to flip back the arcane shift right into him, and now get ready for some true damage. However, flashing away, he knows he's about to die, and Shutdown given over to Kazi. Vitality, there's one pick. It might open up the game as Kazi's damage on Elyoya. Very insurmountable right now. Flash away from Chayak's charm as the ulti still comes through. Cease to desist, public execution, another shutdown. But in the backline, look at Jojo. He found a two-man ulti. He's bringing the fight back until Kazi says, nah, bugger it. I'll carry the game myself.
There's the pick that Vitality needed. They started with the tankiest
point, but as you said, getting some gold in their back pocket to catch up maybe to these fourth items, which Kazi was already there, but looking at Chayak specifically is
start quite back away from these kind of dangerous areas, like getting vision set up in this top side, being able to contest on mid-wave. Super Creeps are going to do their work in the top end, though, and again, someone does need to deal with that on Vitality, or else they have to look for the engage.
There is some good poke onto Super, so it might set up an angle here as Linces once again trying to get back behind, but now he walks away. Charm doesn't connect, and I'm waiting for something big to start from the likes of Alvaro, who's got his flash available as well, mind you, but one thing is Dagger as the flip comes in. Chayak ulti's out. Fate Seal though catches the superhero 80 carry. He's almost dead until Super comes in and shuts him down. There's another kill onto Chayak, and that's what they needed to get back into the position they're in.
I cannot believe Jojo managed to catch both of the carries for Vitality. The words were on the tip of my tongue to say, it's so mobile, there's no way you can hit them, but Movistar KOI found a way, and now can Linces answer?
Oh, he's trying onto Super again. Public execution gets into the backline, and Nuck is doing work. Super flashes away, though, but they've run out of their damage. Their two carries are down. And KOI, with their import mid laner, with the NA superstar, the youngest LCS champion, are about to win their second game of the LEC Winter Split. As Jojo under turret cares not, and with that turret dropping down as well, KOI move on to the last. Linces left standing, but for how much longer? The ace comes through, and KOI take down the B, secure the honey.